AITA for telling my brother he should have listened and now needs to focus on his children instead of crying to me. My brother met his wife about 6.5 years ago. She was semi-recently divorced with two daughters, who were 8 and 6 at the time. She told him up front that she wanted more kids, and that had been the reason for her divorce. Her daughters knew it too, and even back then they resented both her and my brother for it. He told me she wanted a big family, 6 or more kids. I asked him about her daughters, if he thought they'd be okay with half-siblings, when, from their perspective, their mom blew up their family just to have more kids. I told him the girls probably felt like they weren't good enough for their mom, and now she was trying to replace them. He brushed it off and said kids come around eventually. He thought if they had kids fast, the age gap would be small, and that'd help form a close bond. I told him it sounded like a recipe for a fractured family, not a happy one. He said I was being negative. Well, now my brother and his wife have 3 kids together, a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. Her daughters, now teens, don't claim they're younger half-siblings at all. Best case scenario, they ignore them. But more often, they lash out, get angry, and clearly resent their existence. They hate my brother and talk to him like he's something they scraped off their shoes. Their relationship with their mom is nonstop fighting. I've witnessed several of the blow-ups and heard the awful things they say, not just to their mom, but about the younger kids too. Now my brother comes crying to me. His oldest daughter is heartbroken that her older sisters won't play with her, talk to her, or even acknowledge her. She wants to sit with them, watch TV, play dolls. But they either ignore her or yell at her that she's not their sister. The younger kids have witnessed the fights and the anger. His oldest is old enough to repeat some of the stuff she's heard. It really messes with her, and it hurts him to see. So he cries to me about how sad he is, how depressed it makes him, how hard it is to watch. But all he talks about is his feelings, not the kids. Not his wife's older daughters, not his own younger ones, just him. And honestly, I wasn't here for it. I told him to stop crying to me. I was the one who warned him about all of this. I pointed out the red flags. I asked him to think about what he was walking into. He ignored it all. Now he wants me to sit and hold his hand while he complains about the mess he helped create? No. I told him he needs to get his shit together and figure out what's best for his kids, all of them. He needs to stop feeling sorry for himself and start figuring out how to help the younger ones cope, and whether he can do anything to repair the damage between the 2 sets of kids, because he helped create this cluster, and now it's on him to do something about it. AITA